I really think those who choose spiritual paths, there's two pathways. There's those that it's in your bloodline, it's in your family, and it's a natural inheritance.
Mhm.
And other people, are searching to reconnect a line that was broken, and they go through that path. I'm like, wow, they're studying us, but we're not studying ourselves. I began to study for 18 years myself, my family line, how I process. And as a graduate student, Thanksgiving is like Gede. It's a celebration of ancestors, and we eat chaka. And it was perfect English syntax that the spiritual path, the Vodou path, indigenous ways of understanding is not only about ritual or ceremony, it's about epistemology, how you understand the world, how you communicate. You have to love your community and sacrifice sometimes for an understanding of a greater community. Some of us in the diaspora may choose a route. For me, my service is working with women and children. My ceremony happens when I'm teaching in front of the classroom and create a space of serenity, a space of spirit in the room. I was talking to my father years ago, and he said when he was young, they didn't even call it voodoo. It was just that there were people in the community that had certain gifts.
Yeah.
And they would come together and they would share their gifts with the community.
Yeah. We've been taught one way, and then we had to unlearn and relearn who we are, what we are, and the gifts that are available to us, the things that we can do for ourselves, for our community. I feel like I lived my whole life so afraid. We're so afraid to be who we want to be or be who we're called to be. And so I've begun writing very unapologetically. And I thank you for that because you have never shied away from what the spirits are telling you, the downloads you're getting, and what needs to be said and done, and the work that needs to go on right now.
We took time to stop and begin to define our own mental resources.
They
The
like
last
our stories. They like these phenomenologies when they want to put it in a Marvel movie, when they want to exploit it for comic books, series, and all of this and that. However, those are our real stories.
like our goal on this earth is to reach our higher self.
Right.
And some of us is very different. And like we are sacred, like with the Haitians, we have a portal to the unknown, whether you understand it, practice it, or whatever.
As you were talking, I was like, it's so important to do the work that you do to first decolonize our minds. And you wait till now. Everything I've learned on my own through books, in my dreams, or through my own experiences. And I just feel like it's a disservice to our children. And that's one of the reasons why I really appreciate what you're doing with 10 Global with the kids.
There was this harmony that existed with nature. And what came to happen was all of a sudden it was resistance. So everything about our spirituality became an act of resistance. So Vodou means spirit. It just means spirit. It's another way of understanding. Like I speak Chinese, you speak Italian.
Part of our epistemology is that we're spirit first.
We're spirit first. And like the Black psychology says, we have spirit damage. We're
Yes.
not mentally ill. Our
Oh,
very spirit. And this one Christian woman, she said, you know, my husband is very religious, pastor, politician. We went to Africa. They were playing music, drums. The women came out to dance, and he was overtaken. And
mhm.
I've never seen him like that. And she said, that's what freedom looks like.
That's because they know if they had the power that we had, we wouldn't have only gone through 400 years of slavery.
Someone in my ancestral line was on a slave ship. Someone in my ancestral line survived up
All that.
until this generation.
Right.
And so, like, what can I not do? Of course, I'm going to go to Harvard. I'm not going to have you sit and tell me about your problems. I'm going to have you do magic, manipulate the lies you were told into strengths
Yeah.
and show you how to do it. These energies are not outside of us, they're inside of us.
I love celebrating people who are real and doing the work, who show up authentically. what can anybody else want from you? I'm really grateful to be a part of that. It's an abundant feeling to be connected to the ancestors and to you and the other sisters. We have some amazing sisters. I'm just in a space of gratitude.